Hi, it's me again. Hey, I'm enjoying doing these daily things, and I enjoy sharing my progress with you and my struggles. And thank you for coming along for the ride. Tomorrow, I'm going to be heading off to South Florida, and I am looking forward to it. I'm going to see a bunch of people that I love, which is great. A memorial service for a very dear and wonderful person, the guy who did that tattoo right there a few years ago. I could still see his little 8-year-old face back in the day when I was good friends, or I am good friends with his sister. He passed away recently, and that brings me to just say really basically, cherish the people that you love. Don't wait. Everything is seasonal. I've said it before, but if you have the one thing I like to do these days is to ask myself, am I making the most of this situation? How can I make this situation better? If I'm standing in line, if I'm stuck somewhere for a minute, or any other such thing, what do I have available to me now that I won't have available to me in the future, or something temporary? Like, for instance, if you go to a different country and then go to McDonald's, like you could go to McDonald's here. Or a lot of people, like, I'm going on a trip to Mexico. By the way, life is so amazing. I mean, like, to hear the words coming out of my mouth is, yeah, from where I've been, it's truly amazing. But anyway, like, people will go out of their way to take some girl on some trip or whatever. And you know what? You can have sex in the state that you're in. You don't have to go to Mexico to have sex with a girl that you live next to. So I ended up having, by a twist of fate, just being just myself down in Mexico. So if anybody has any fun ideas for solo activities down there, dude, I'm going to do some stuff. I don't care. And you're going to come along with me because I'm going to be filming a bunch of it, swim with some, I don't know. I'm going to go snorkeling, scuba diving, whatever they have to offer there. It's going to be cool. We're going to make it cool. But anyway, to take advantage of what you have available to me. Like, for instance, I am not able to spend time with my children right now. And we can make these things as big or as little as possible. It sucks for them more than anything. That's what truly hurts me. But that's, that's life. Life is all full of all sorts of terribleness. And I say, thank you, God, for my little box of terribleness, because it's manageable and it's made me stronger. And I, these days, embrace everything that comes my way. And I tell myself this multiple times a day because I need to. I embrace everything that comes my way as an opportunity to grow and a chance to enjoy my life or to derive some kind of lesson from it. So seasonally, take advantage of the things that are around you. I do this by saying, how can I take advantage of this situation? I ask myself questions. I talk to myself a lot these days because I need to hear it. I need to hear it out loud. And I don't know, there's some people are more visual than auditory. I need to hear some stuff. So to keep myself on track, ask myself these questions. How can I make this better? What can I do to improve this for myself and for others? And life can be so beautiful. We all have a lot of the same goals. It's the execution. It's not doing anything too extraordinary. It's just the grit. It's prolonged effort over time. Just don't quit. When you start a thing, just don't quit. Write yourself some notes or something like that, or whatever you need to remind yourself. Like, I need to remind myself audibly on a daily basis about these things to keep yourself on track. Because if you put your time and energy into a thing, something that you care about especially, then you will get better at it. The brain will adapt to anything you repeat to, or anything that you repeat, your brain will create a shortcut to make it easier. And if you have these habits that you don't think are productive, evaluate. Don't or you do whatever you want. I don't mean to be preachy at all. These are just things that have worked really well for me. I'm talking to myself more than anything. But what I've done is, instead of like saying denying it and legitimizing my behavior, I say, okay, well, that isn't, is this optimal? Is this going to get me to where I want to go? No. Okay. But it's an automatic behavior that I just fall into. So the way to create a new one is to start a new one and then repeat that new one. And then that new one is going to take the place of the old one. Something good, something that's going to add to your life instead of subtracting from it. Anyway, this like elementary like type stuff, but like, I guess, I don't know, but I'm not the absolute brightest bulb, that there is out there. It's taken me a little while to figure these things out, but figuring them out is part of the fun, If like that song says, if you can't have the one you love the one you're with. It's the same thing about life. You can look at somebody else's life and say, oh, that's this and that. But guess what? It's reality. It's for us to face the reality and use what we have to work with. And most of us have all of the basic components to have an amazing life, and to recognize that fact and to play upon our strengths, identify our weaknesses, and actively, fix it up. Like some people fix up cars and stuff like that, and that's cool. Some people have these other hobbies, little fixer-uppers on their house and stuff. But oh my God, I've done some of that. I've derived some pleasure, but nothing like actually working on this thing. It's a lot more like complicated and kind of strange than I had ever thought. The things that you can kind of put in there to make alterations are very strange. Like, for instance, just a quick for instance, I was at the dentist yesterday getting a tooth pulled, or not pulled, but a cavity, whatever, taken care of. And I said to myself, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to have teeth to be able to get a cavity. And I'm so happy to have insurance to be able to get it done and get into the dentist. And then when I'm out here running, like, it's a beautiful day today. This is nothing, in the sun. But when I'm running and it's like out like -5 degrees, which it's a little painful. I literally tell myself, my pain is my pleasure. My pain is my pleasure. My pain is my pleasure. Because I'm trying to get stronger so I can be something in this world, so I can have something to offer the rest of the world. And it's fun. It's fun for myself. And it's fun to get stronger after being, okay, so the dentist. So then she historically, or like usually when they go for that Novocaine shot, that shit hurts. That's usually the worst part of the thing, is that initial shot. And this time I said to myself, my pain is my pleasure, in my head, because it just went automatic. And I got this twinge of like pleasureful anticipation to get jabbed in the gum with a needle. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. So I don't know, I'm just figuring some stuff out now. So it's weird, because our pain and pleasure circuits run kind of parallel. And, just like a sadist, sometimes it's advantageous, a sadist, derives pleasure from pain. I don't want that. But if some semi-painful or unpleasant activity would be advantageous to your life, like a lot of things that are painful and uncomfortable, I tell my discomfort is a badge of honor on my path to greatness. That's what I tell myself, my discomfort, because I don't like being uncomfortable typically, but I love it now. I embrace my discomfort, because that is the path to actually getting things done and greatness and fulfillment in life. And anyway, all right, enough jibber jabber. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And anyway, thanks. Bye.